Alright, so for this team, it's another bleed team. Bleed teams are pretty strong because Maul and Blood in the Water hit really hard. Plus, they have like a dot on them, so that's just like extra damage right there. For this one, I decided to use the 3 best bleeders that you can use in a team. Well, actually, there's a couple other really good ones too, but I decided to use these ones. First, we got up the Dark Moon Rabbit. I found that Dark Moon Rabbit is a really good setter up for a bleed, because you can basically go into a dodge and then set up bleed and then just switch out without taking any damage. So you can set up a bleed without getting hit, but of course the person you switch into is going to get hit. So not really a big deal, because the infested bear cub can take quite a beating before that happens. And then I've just got Snorlax over here. He's just a really good pet who can both set up a bleed and use Blood in the Water. Plus he's got Surge. There is a crab that hits way harder than him with Blood in the Water, but his third ability isn't all that great. It's just like a Shell Shield or a heal. And actually having a damage and move in the third slot that's not a dot is actually pretty darn good. And Surge is really fun because there's a lot of pet abilities in the PvP meta that require them to go first, and this kind of screws them over since you can just go first in the round instead. Plus it's nice to have an aquatic type pet to take a haunt or two. And then Dark Moon Rabbit, oh yeah, he's just in here to set up bleeds and then switch out. He's also in here to die first, because you really don't want to end the battle with Dark Moon Rabbit, because he does not hit hard. He only has like 230 attack, that's super low. And then we've just got Little Bear over here, an undead bear cub who's able to use Bash and survive for days. He can also provide some free switches with the Bash. It's not really a free switch, but you'll be able to switch into one of your other pets without them getting hit. So you basically just switch into Infested Bear Cub, use Maul, and then Bash, and then switch into one of your other 2 pets to either set up another bleed or just go into this guy to do another Blood in the Water combo. Your opponent will switch out a lot against this team, so if they don't switch out a lot, they're going to die really fast. Because the smart thing against bleed teams is to switch out when you're bleeding, because you don't want to get hit by Maul or Blood in the Water, because it hurts. And since your opponent's switching out a lot, you can switch out a lot too, and that kind of balances it out. So you have to switch out a lot with this team, but your opponent will be as well. And if they don't, that's good for you. Alright, looks like we're up against Ghastly Kid, Arcane Eye, and this thing. So we're going to go to Snorlax first. Snorlax. If I'm lucky, he'll just go straight into Haunt. I don't know, Haunt still hits me pretty hard even with the 50% reduced damage, it seems. What he'll most likely do is just switch out. Maybe, I don't know. Looks like it's lagging. He went first in the round, so I'm just going to be taking damage from this, I guess. Alright, let's set up the bleed. And then let's switch into Little Bear to get off a Maul. Oh shit, he went straight into Mana Surge. That means I'm gonna get off a free Maul. Oh, not quite enough. Darn. Okay, I'm just gonna go and do a couple of bites. Should be fine as long as Mana Surge isn't buffed by our Mana Surge or whatever that thing is called. I don't remember. Not really a big deal. Okay, so Little Bear is still fine for one more Maul as long as I switch him out right now. I'm not gonna get a free switch, but that's not really a big deal. Free switch means, obviously using a Bash to switch out. Still not really a free switch though. Uh-oh, looks like he's faster than me. Let's use a Surge to interrupt his interrupting jolt. Cause screw your interrupting jolt. Oh, he doesn't have it. That's fine. Let's go to Blood in the Water then. Blood. Alright, and now I can go into a Maul. Because why not? 216, he's outspeeding me. He's also taking batter for some reason. Whatever. As long as it doesn't interrupt Jolt, it's not really a big deal. Poor Little Bear, he all died and stuff. Dark Moon Rabbit should be able to take this guy out. considering I'm faster than him, so his batter doesn't get off that extra hit. Oh, he still got off anyway. Lucky you. And he's dead. No touch of animus for you. Dark Moon Rabbit, too strong. Okay, so we're gonna go into a huge shark teeth. I think I'm just gonna stick into Dark Moon Rabbit until he's dead. Just because, well, I can't really switch into Snorlax because he'll die. Let's get off another huge sharp teeth where it does like no damage to him. And another huge sharp teeth. Really don't want him to cleanse himself before I burrow. Burrow time. He's already used his cleanse. It's not showing the cooldown for some reason though, but it's 4 rounds and I should be fine. He gets hit in the face. I get hit in the face. He's taking like no bleed damage because Dark Moon Rabbit has a terrible attack. Ugh, times like these where I wish I had Flurry going against these guys. Dark Moon Rabbit cleanses it again. We're gonna get off one more huge sharp teeth before kicking the bucket. Looks like he has diseased bite, huh? Alright, and he already used cleanse, so I can go straight into a blood in the water. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Oh, god damn it. There's a possibility he can win this just because he's an undead. If he kills me this round, he wins. Nope. Looks like it's a tie. Tie game. I can settle for a tie, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should just have in a second Mauler instead of... Dark Moon Rabbit. He's just not great to end off with. He's more of a pet that I kind of want to die early. I think I'll just play around that instead. Alright. Clockwork Gnome, Scourge Whelpling, Summit Kid. Weird team. I'm going to start off with the Dark Moon Rabbit. I'm going to go straight into a dodge just in case he uses Headbutt. He does have a lot of critter attacks. Okay, I'm going to get off a huge sharp teeth and then switch into Little Bear for a Maul. Clockwork Gnome, huh? Whatever. Little Bear's gonna get off a Maul while he sets up his turret. No biggie. Let's hope he don't switch. Nah, he totally switched. How unfortunate. Alright, let's go back into the Dark Moon Rabbit. Hopefully he doesn't headbutt. Nope, he went for a hoof that crit. How wonderful. We're gonna go into a dodge and then set up huge sharp teeth and then switch out into Snorlax just in case he does another switch. Alright, huge sharp teeth. Looks like he knows to switch out on bleeds. That's fine. He's gonna set up his second turret now. It's good against beasts. It's not really a big deal. Second turret's gonna go off without a hitch. So we're gonna go into Snorlax this time around. Oh, he hit me first, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go into Rip. I'm gonna see if he's gonna stay in or not. Let's go into one more Rip. Yep, he switched. Good for me. He switched one turn later than I thought he would, though. So now I'm gonna get him blown into water, then go back into Dark Moon Rabbit. Just because I don't want to end off with him. Okay, Scourge Whelpling. Looks like he's locked into Dreadful Breath, which means I can go straight into Little Bear and maul him. With not too much worry about him switching out of it. He's dead. Maul hits too hard. There's just no living that. He's gonna get off. Oh, he already got off his Dreadful Breath. We're gonna go into Dark Moon Rabbit. If he survives this turn, then I'll be able to dodge and get off a huge sharp teeth, and then maybe even a burrow before he dies. Really taking advantage of Dark Moon Rabbit. Since he has to die first. He cannot ring. He's not a good ringer. Okay, so he survived the dreadful breath switch. That's great. I didn't know he was still locked into it. He must have reactivated it. We're gonna go into a dodge right here. No need to risk a whatchamacallit, metal fist. Darn, you know what? I'll probably be able to take the burrow, no problem. Let's just hope he doesn't. Hope it kills him. Kill him. Yes. That works out great for me. Now I'm going to go into a burrow, because I am not switching out Darkman Rabbit until he dies. And he takes more damage from that, and burrow is going to be enough to kill the Clockwork Gnome, in which case I'll be able to get off one more huge sharp teeth on the Summit Kid before switching out. Well, I mean, not before switching out, but before dying, I should say. I have no intention of switching without a death by the Darkman Rabbit. There goes the bleed, there goes the death upon the headbutt, and here comes the little bear, who... Ooh, let's hope this maul kills him. Even if it don't, I'll be fine, because I'm an undead, and undeads are OP. Damn, maul hits really hard. Alright, so that's how you play the bleed team correctly. I haven't played a bleed team in a while. Darkman Rabbit, you really want him to be the first person to die. I think that's the best way to do it.